Hello and welcome to Live It Fit Now. I'm Dr. Derek Alessi.
Chef Steve Binks here with you.
Hi, Chef.
What's up, buddy?
And our goal here at Live It Fit Now is to help you at home lose weight, drop body fat, and get in better shape today.
And that's what we focus on every week, accelerating your results, getting you the results you're looking for.
When it comes to exercise, we have a great show in store for you. We are going to be working the core. So many muscles involved in here, and we want to make sure that we're doing it productively.
We're going to head into the kitchen and talk about lunches. The one meal that my clients really trip up over. If the right choice isn't there, you will always make the wrong choice. We're going to show you how to fix that.
And make it delicious at the same time. We always focus on a makeover as well, and we're making over an individual and a company all at the same time, showing exactly how you can have a more productive and healthy company. All of that and so much more coming your way on Live It Fit Now.
You're watching Live It Fit Now. Get even more great info by downloading our free app, Live It Fit Now. You'll find it on iTunes and the Google Play Store.
Premier Gourmet is a destination.
For people like me that enjoy cooking at home and they're looking at recipes and things they might see on TV or in a magazine, we're an incredible resource of food ingredients, things like that.
We love the fact that we can bring it to you and we can have it in our store. That's why we're here. That's why we're so passionate about this business. And that's why we love doing what we do.
Locally owned and operated, Premier Gourmet.
Are you tired of dieting and joining health clubs and still frustrated with your fitness? I've been helping people the past 24 years do the right exercises, eat the right foods, and get better results.
I know that I will maintain this. Like, I know this is it. I will not be fat again. I will be fit for life.
Everybody wishes the $10 a month and no long-term commitment spiel worked. It really doesn't. This is an investment in yourself and your future.
You can improve and make progress. If you're ready to get in amazing shape with lasting results, make a commitment to yourself and call me today.
In order to enjoy a perfect cup of coffee, you must have the right equipment. My friends at Premier Gourmet have the largest selection of coffee brewing supplies and accessories anywhere in Western New York. This week only, Premier Gourmet is offering a free pound of their signature blend coffee with any coffee equipment purchase of $29 or more. Do you want to lose weight and eat the right foods, but are struggling to find time to shop and prepare?
It is not just a diet for me, it's become a lifestyle change.
My eating habits needed to be changed, and Chef showed me the path.
He learned about my style and what I loved, and he prepared foods that were perfect for me, perfect fit for me.
Food is delivered fresh to you weekly and oftentimes for less than what you would pay just for the cost of groceries. For convenience and your goals, let me help you.
Welcome back to Live It Fit Now. This is a really cool time of the show in which we do something called the micro consultation.
The micro consultation is a lot of fun for us because in our professional lives, we both have private clients that we take personal charge of making sure that they get the results they're looking for. Period. End of story. We always get results because we take charge of their nutrition and their exercise. And we like to share those stories right here in the micro consultation.
And we had a great one that came to us this week from Todd. Todd's 42 years of age, golfs, pretty active.
Yep.
3 times per week. Most people would say is in pretty decent shape, but holding a lot of body fat through the midsection. Todd wanted to get rid of that. At the same time, he was worried about his overall health. His triglycerides were a little bit higher, his blood pressure was elevated, and his blood sugar was up all at the same time. When meeting with Todd, we saw something that was kind of a big deal. It's the fact that he drinks a lot of his calories.
Yeah, and that's a problem for a lot of us, isn't it? We sort of view beverages as something other than our nutrition. You know, you think, okay, well, I shouldn't eat that donut, but maybe having that Gatorade or having that sport drink or having maybe a couple glasses of wine isn't a big deal. A lot of times the glycemic impact of those particular beverages can be considerably more than having a donut. And it's those little daily choices that always seem to be there that can really derail rapid results.
Now, I did talk about having elevated triglycerides and blood sugar and blood pressure. So the first thing we want to do nutritionally is balance his blood sugar. First, we took a look at his nutrition. We wanted to make sure he was eating lean sources of protein, good fats, and a lot of vegetables. Now, Todd was super busy, very successful business executive, so to make certain that he was getting in the right foods, I brought in Chef Binks to prepare his lunches for him.
Yeah, and the lunches were a big problem, as they are for a lot of folks. He was finding himself a little bit too busy to have the right foods prepared, or not enough time to go to a place where he could make the right choice. So what happens? You end up making the wrong choice. Over and over again, I would do the exact same thing. If I didn't plan and prepare for myself and my clients, the wrong choice would always be made. And that's a big glitch for a lot of us. If you don't have the right thing with you, you're going to make the wrong choice.
Now, the other end of it, I did mention that he was drinking a lot of his calories. It was one part too much alcohol and another part some other things that creep in. Sports drinks, we see that a lot. Soft drinks can be in there sometimes. Juice and tea, all of those things can add up. Once again, we did want to lose weight and drop body fat, but we wanted to eliminate as much medication as possible. We needed to drop blood pressure, blood sugar, and triglycerides, so we got rid of those sugar-laden calories. We took it out, we added in more water, and also more sparkling water. There's nothing wrong with some sparkling water. You could use it to break it up a little bit. The last part of this whole thing is we wanted to make sure he was doing more exercise than just walking the golf course. So we started doing productive exercise 3 days per week in my studio with my trainers. And really what we did is we put together a structure so he could get in great shape.
Back to the topic of lunches, let me show you exactly what I do for Todd every day for his lunch. Let's go into the kitchen.
People want pasta. In fact, my people want pasta. It's filling, it's delicious, it's something that a lot of people always ask us about, especially our clients or people that contact us that want to get in better shape. Now, of course, we talk about pasta quite a bit. I wish there was a pasta not made out of flour, not made out of wheat, but actually made out of chicken. Is there one?
No, not to my knowledge, there is not one. But you can achieve your goals and still have a little bit of pasta. It's all on a spectrum. The one that you were just holding up is made with pure white flour. I mean, that's clearly not the choice. We start to get better as we move down the line here. We get into more whole grains.
Lower glycemic impact, won't increase your blood sugar level as much.
Yeah, and the reason we're talking about these different types of pastas is I find that a lot of my clients that I talk to when I'm first getting them started on a meal program, trying to help them change their life over to a much more healthy, sustainable type of plan, is that they're looking for pasta for lunch. That's one of their favorite go-tos. They have cold pasta salads with vegetable and a little bit of chicken. The reason I use this as an example today is I think we need to readjust the way we think. Even if you're using a great pasta, the portion should not be this with one little piece of chicken on top. No, this is what happens though, isn't it? It's 2 ounces of chicken with 10 ounces of pasta. It needs to be flipped around. We want to use a very small amount of pasta on the plate, and that's even too much. That's even too much.
It does depend upon where you are. If you're new to this and you're a beginner and you've just finally decided that you want to lose weight and drop body fat, you're going to have some of these pastas. We want you to have the good ones with a little bit on the side. If you're more advanced, if you're already lean but want to get leaner, if you're struggling with the last 5 or 10 pounds that you just can't get rid of, you don't want these things for a lunch. It will increase your blood sugar level too much. So get rid of that and have all the other things that he's putting on the plate right now, the salad and the protein and the good fats.
Planning, preparing. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here. I should jump right in with this. No chef is going to cook one chicken breast, put it on a plate, and have it for his lunch or his dinner. He's going to prepare 20 or 30, marinate them at once, use them, have them all ready to go, and have them in the freezer. For you, which I do make your lunch for you every single day, this is what it would be. It would be 8 ounces of chicken on a plate with 2 to 3 ounces of pasta, if you'd even eat that, and a lot of extra green vegetables, super slow releasing carbs, a ton of lean protein.
I thought you made just that pasta for me every day, or the protein for me every day by itself. No?
Well,
you make a lot?
I do.
At one time?
I do make a lot.
Let me ask you this. How many lunches would you make in the course of a week for people?
A couple thousand for my clients.
Couple thousand?
Yeah, a couple thousand for my clients.
And they will kind of be in a range from being very aggressive, which is something that I would do, trying to get even leaner or stay very lean, or people that are just starting that are brand new with a little bit more grains or pastas built in there. I think the key thing is this. Whether you're making the food for yourself for lunch or Chef Binks is doing it for you, in any event, it could be delicious, it could be more than you think, but you want to make sure that you are eating the right foods.
You're watching Live It Fit Now. Why not take this opportunity to download the free Live It Fit Now app to your smartphone or tablet? You'll find today's recipes plus a whole lot more. Information at your fingertips to help you live a healthy lifestyle. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
In order to enjoy a perfect cup of coffee, you must have the right equipment. My friends at Premier Gourmet have the largest selection of coffee brewing supplies and accessories anywhere in Western New York. This week only, Premier Gourmet is offering a free pound of their signature blend coffee with any coffee equipment purchase of $29 or more.
Premier just has this way of bringing everything from everywhere, and it's such a vast selection that it's absolutely just amazing. It is the whole world in one little store.
But we also bring, New York State wines to the table too, and we have a very wide selection of wines from New York State. So if you went on a local wine trail and you wanted to come back and buy something that you found on a trail, it's a great stop.
The Premier Group, Amherst, Williamsville, Orchard Park.
Are you tired of dieting and joining health clubs and still frustrated with your fitness? I've been helping people the past 24 years do the right exercises, eat the right foods, and get better results.
I know that I will maintain this. Like, I know this is it. I will not be fat again. I will be fit for life.
Everybody wishes the $10 a month and no long-term commitment spiel worked. It really doesn't. This is an investment in yourself and your future.
You can improve and make progress. If you're ready to get in amazing shape with lasting results, make a commitment to yourself and call me today.
Do you want to lose weight and eat the right foods but are struggling to find time to shop and prepare? I've been helping people for years with their food preparation and healthy goals with my private chef service. Contact me today. Do this for yourself.
If you're looking for the one piece of equipment that's so versatile that you and your entire family could use every day, it's a stability ball. Use it to shape and tone the hamstrings and glutes. It can also double as a desk chair, which can help improve your balance and posture and take pressure off your back every day. All stability balls are not the same. They could differ in durability and quality. I recommend a 2,000-pound capacity anti-burst ball for best results. Go to liveitfitnow.com where our team of producers is searching for the best deals on the best stability balls. Welcome back to Live It Fit Now. This is the makeover section of the show, where we take an individual and we show you how we bring them into the gym doing the right kind of exercise and how we take control over their nutrition all at the same time. Now today, not only are we showing you an individual, we're showing you an entire company.
We started off with an individual, somebody at the top that could really set an example, took over his exercise, took over his nutrition, made sure that both were working towards a goal. Then we shared that message with his entire company.
Now, his entire company happens to be in the business of healthy hearts. He happens to be a cardiologist, so of course he wants to be ultra healthy and at the same time wants to make sure that he's practicing what he preaches, all preventative-based medicine, doing the right things as a lifestyle type of approach, and of course having a very successful and productive company all at the same time. So let's head over and take a look at the makeover. I routinely do makeovers for people on television, helping them lose weight, drop body fat, reduce medication, and improve the quality of their life. But what if an entire corporation is in need of a makeover, helping them with their energy, their productivity, and ultimately their health? Well, that's exactly what we're focusing on right now. And I'm here at Buffalo Heart Group with Dr. Irfan Khan. Hello, doctor.
Hi, Derek. Welcome to Buffalo Heart Group.
Thank you. Dr. Khan, please, if you tell me, what is Buffalo Heart Group?
Buffalo Heart Group's a large multi-specialty cardiology group. We serve 6 offices from Hamburg to Niagara Falls. We're in 5 hospitals in town, and we're in the business of taking good care of heart patients. We put in stents to open arteries, we get cardiothoracic surgery involved if needed, and we can prolong life with the use of pacemakers, defibrillators if needed.
What information would you like to give to the community regarding Buffalo Heart?
Our job is to help patients who have cardiovascular disease live longer, better lives. We're in the business of making sure that patients who have heart disease don't view it as a death sentence or something that restricts their quality of life.
What type of goals, health, wellness, productivity, would you like your staff to begin?
I think we'd like to be the models, Derek. I know myself personally and our staff in general. We'd like to show our patients what the advantages are of making good lifestyle choices, choosing not to smoke, exercising, eating well.
Let's get to work. So we went to work educating their staff. This is not about dieting, skipping meals, or starving. It's also not about spending hours at a time exercising. It's about putting together the right kinds of exercise, some that you could even do at your own desk to improve your metabolism or the rate that you burn calories 24 hours a day. It's also about eating more of the right foods. balancing food choices and learning that some great tasting foods can also be nutritious as well. Ultimately, it's about improving the quality of your health, energy, productivity, and quality of your life. Now that we've worked with the entire staff on their fitness and nutrition, it was time to turn our attention to Dr. Khan and have him be the role model for the entire group. Cardiovascular or aerobic exercise is great for working heart efficiency, lung function, and circulation. I always recommend low-impact cardio like an elliptical climber, stationary bike, or a stair stepper. It's just easier on the joints. Start off slowly. If 5 minutes is all you can do, that's fine. Do 5 minutes. However, do 6 the next time and keep building up till you can get to about 20 to 30 minutes. Initially, we were doing steady speed cardio with Dr. Khan, but now since he's more advanced, we've cut that time down to just 20 minutes. However, we've changed the technique. We're now doing interval training, going very slow for 1 minute, followed by going very fast for another. This produces more lactic acid and really helps the body burn more fat. So tell me about the benefits of aerobic training for cardiovascular health.
There's a couple of things, Derek. One thing it does is help us burn fat and become more active. More importantly, it lowers your risk of heart disease over the long term.
What did you think about doing some of that lactic acid training where we went fast and then slow?
It's challenging, there's no two ways about it, but the payoff is huge. You feel better on the tennis court, you feel better during the day.
Is this something that you would tell your staff to do or even just members of the general population?
Yeah, I tell them it's an absolute must. It's the safest, simplest way to reduce your risk of heart disease over the years.
I know you're super busy as a doctor, and even you can find time 1 or 2 days a week to get the right types of food prepared to keep yourself on point. But when it turns into 4, 5, 6, 7 days, and with the necessary frequency that you need, it can be really difficult. The cool thing is there's a lot of services available for you. You can pick up rotisserie chickens in the grocery store. You can have meals like I deliver brought directly to your home to keep you on point. But whatever you have to do, you have to have the right foods with you.
Now, you know better than most that you shouldn't go long periods of time without eating. What happens?
You get busy, the day gets full, there's lots of things to do, and it's hard to make that time.
What kind of stress does that place upon the heart when you don't eat?
It's a trap. Your body doesn't think it's going to get another meal, so when it does get one, it stores it rather than burns it.
When you do eat frequently, how does it make you feel?
For me, it's a big difference. It makes operating much easier, it makes the day go by much smoother, and I don't have those sharp pangs of hunger during the day.
Now, we've been doing this makeover with Buffalo Heart Group. How has your energy picked up and the energy and the production of your staff?
Great. I mean, in addition to the working out, eating right throughout the day, it really makes a big difference. The day goes very smoothly, and the staff loves it. I get comments every day.
Now, I'd like to thank Dr. Khan and the entire staff at Buffalo Heart Group in taking part in our corporate wellness program, increasing their energy and productivity. Now, my message to you at home is to also do the same thing. Take small steps right now to improve your energy, productivity, and ultimately the quality of your life. I'm Dr. Derek Alessi, asking you to make the most of your life and live it fit. We love doing corporate makeovers. In fact, it's our program called the Total Wellness Program. If you want us to help you, we can do that. Just contact us and we'll get to work with your company.
Well, it's time to head over into the pantry where we remove something from your pantry and put something healthy in its place. Let's go take a look. Fruit is something you will find in every American kitchen, in the pantry, on the cupboard. We give it to our kids, we put it in our lunches. Sweet, delicious, wonderful. Definitely can be a problem, though, as far as maintaining our healthy lifestyle goals.
Do you know, in the 24, 25 years that I've been in this industry, I've received more questions on fruit than everything else combined.
That's crazy.
People want to know, is it good for you? Is it bad for
yeah.
you? Which ones are better? Which ones are loaded with vitamins and minerals? The key thing with fruit is this, is that it does go on a range from very low in sugar to very high in sugar. And if you're trying to lose weight and drop body fat, we want to eat the ones that have the lowest amount of sugar.
Absolutely. When I look at what can I get out of my pantry and what can I put in, if we're going to eliminate eating fruit in large quantities, how about trying it in small quantities and taking advantage of the tremendous packed flavor in dehydrated fruit? It's one of my personal favorites, not necessarily as a snack, but as an ingredient to use in your recipes. A small piece of dehydrated fruit does not have any less sugar. It has the exact same amount of sugar as when it started. They're just condensed, but so are the flavors that release beautifully in everything from salads to desserts to just about anything you would want to use them in. You're going to use a lot less of it.
And not only will it have a lot of flavor, but it can have a lot of sugar per serving, so it's not going to be equal. If you think about the size of an apple, if we take a dehydrated apple, it's going to be about like having 5 apples in a row in terms of sugar and glycemic response in your body. Also, too, as an example, something like blueberries, very really low in glycemic response, something that's very good if you're trying to drop body fat and lose weight.
But yet packed with flavor. So just a few blueberries in your pancake batter will give it a tremendous flavor. Just an amazing, amazing flavor.
Right, and on the other end of the spectrum, something like dates,
candy
packed.
Bar. It's candy bar per date. Absolutely amazing.
Maybe even more. You might even think about something like dates being more like 2 candy bars in terms of sugar and glycemic response. So look at the fruit, try to get the flavor, but at the same time try to keep the glycemic response low, and you could enjoy the taste and get in great shape.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for the one piece of equipment that's so versatile that you and your entire family could use every day, it's a stability ball. Use it to shape and tone the hamstrings and glutes. It could also double as a desk chair, which can help improve your balance and posture and take pressure off your back every day. All stability balls are not the same. They could differ in durability and quality. I recommend a 2,000-pound capacity anti-burst ball for best results. Go to liveitfitnow.com, where our team of producers is searching for the best deals on the best stability balls.
Do you want to lose weight and eat the right foods, but are struggling to find time to shop and prepare?
It is not just a diet for me, it's become a lifestyle change.
My eating habits needed to be changed, and Chef showed me the path.
He learned about my style and what I loved, and he prepared foods that were perfect for me, perfect fit for me.
Food is delivered fresh to you weekly and oftentimes for less than what you would pay just for the cost of groceries. For convenience and your goals, let me help you.
Are you tired of dieting and joining health clubs and still frustrated with your fitness? I've been helping people the past 24 years do the right exercises, eat the right foods, and get better results.
I know that I will maintain this. Like, I know this is it. I will not be fat again. I will be fit for life.
Everybody wishes the $10 a month and no long-term commitment spiel worked. It really doesn't. This is an investment in yourself and your future.
You can improve and make progress. If you're ready to get in amazing shape with lasting results, make a commitment to yourself and call me today.
Premier just has this way of bringing everything from everywhere, and it's such a vast selection that it's absolutely just amazing. It is the whole world in one little store.
But we also bring, New York State wines to the table too, and we have a very wide selection of wines from New York State. So if you went on a local wine trail and you wanted to come back and buy something that you found on a trail, it's a great stop.
The Premier Group, Amherst, Williamsville, Orchard Park.
Hi, you're here today in my gym where we always help people get in better shape, but today I'm here with Allie, and we're going to show you some exercises that you can do even in the comfort of your own home to lose weight, drop body fat, and get in better shape today. We're going to show you some great exercises to work your core. First, as a beginner, start off by doing a plank. We're going to get straight on the floor on a mat, and from there we're going to take our body and our weight, put it on our forearms and on our toes. The key of doing a plank is keeping your body straight. Your spine is aligned all the way up and down, including through the neck and into the head. While doing this, hold it tight through the midsection, keep your body straight, and breathe normally. Now, if you're more advanced, get a Swiss ball, and we're going to do a plank, and it's going to be underneath your feet. So roll yourself out on a Swiss ball. Be careful as you do so not to lose your balance. Walk your hands straight out as you're doing it, and stop when the ball is right under your shins and your feet are holding the ball in place. From there, you're going to be holding a plank and your arms are going to be extended. This is a high plank, which will put more weight on the front part of your upper body and torso. You'll feel a little bit higher through your midsection, upper abs, and also at the same time, your lower back does have to stabilize while you're doing this. Hold this position for 30 to 60 seconds. Now for more advanced, we're going to do a plank, but now we're going to do it where your arms are going to be on the ball and your feet are going to be a little bit lower. So roll a Swiss ball straight out, place your forearms on top of the Swiss ball, watch your balance. The ball will wobble back and forth, which actually can be good to work the muscles of your core and your shoulders. Keep your body in a straight line, hips nice and low, head in line with the rest of your spine. Hold it there for 15 to 20 seconds, really activating the abs and the lower back. If you would like some of this equipment to use at home, we have a team of producers looking out for you. Go to liveitfitnow.com, where they're going to find the best prices on the best gear. Do you know, Chef Binks, working the core is more than just working the abs.
Okay, explain.
It's also working the sides of the body, the obliques, and also to the back.
There.
All part of the core.
All part of the core.
Yeah, you probably thought it was just your gut.
Yeah, I was just saying, well, yeah, not my specific gut, but yeah, kind of like that region.
We're going to leave your gut alone for a second, but we're also going to focus on doing the right kind of exercise. What we did there is we wanted to show you some things that we do in studio, helping people get in better shape doing productive exercise, but also things that are so simple, you could certainly do these things in the comfort of your own home. If you don't have one of those balls, a Swiss ball, you have to get one. It can be used in so many different ways. Make sure you pick up one today.
You know, I'd like to talk a little bit more about the corporate wellness program because I don't think we touch on that enough. I truly love doing that because changing one person's life is extremely rewarding. When you can walk into a group setting and change a whole group of people's way of thinking, dispelling myths, and really putting them on track towards their healthy lifestyle goals, it's truly one of the favorite things that we do together. I love it.
And it's contagious throughout a company, and that's the cool thing is we hear feedback all the time from people that say, you can't believe what just happened. A deli tray came in and we sent it back out, or somebody was going to go get pizza and all of a sudden they started changing their choices and they're bringing in salads instead. A lot of really cool things at the end of the day. The goal is to make sure that people are making small changes, easy things, simple to do that ultimately can affect the big picture and the rest of your life. And that's what we do with the Total Wellness Program.
You know, what we see, especially, and it reflects around lunches and the entire time you're at work, is when you're reinforcing each other, you have some support mechanism there to encourage you, you will succeed. You will succeed because there's always checks and balances. There's the one thing that I know you talk about and that you pride yourself on and do so well is accountability. It's always there in the corporate setting if you can do it together. Lunches, and again, something that we talked about a little bit earlier, such a big problem for so many folks if you're not making the right choice, not only in a corporate setting, but on the personal level. If you're sending out for pizza, if you're running out to make a last minute choice, you'll always make the wrong choice. I'll make the wrong choice if I don't plan, prepare, and have the right things with me. And that's something that I focus on a lot with my private clients. It's such an important meal.
And we do want to make the right choices, and the right choices can be easy, they can be delicious. Now, of course, Chef Binks does this for a living where he prepares food for them, but even for you at home, you can make the right choice that's productive to your goals, but also delicious at the same time. If you do that, you're going to be more successful in your long-term goals.
Absolutely. Our programs, whether it's for a corporation or an individual, are all about achieving results. Every time,
and we do want to hear from you. Make sure you join us next week for Live It Fit Now. Maybe you want to lose weight, drop body fat, and get in better shape. And maybe you've tried many things before. Dieting, counting calories, counting points, home fitness equipment, and health clubs, and still not got into the shape that you want. That's where we help. In the show Live It Fit Now, Chef Binks and I have single-handedly helped people get in better shape. I handle their exercise, he handles their food.
Well, you know, preparing new food for a new lifestyle and a new you to go along with your new body can be a daunting task. That's exactly what I do is I go through all the nutritional requirements and then deliver it right to the refrigerator. Food with a purpose, delivered fast.
This is what you want to do. Contact me for a private consultation. Individually, we're going to sit down and figure out exactly where you are, your percentage of body fat, your skeletal alignment. Do you have pains in your back, in your knees, in your shoulders, in your neck? I want to see what those are. Also, if you're on any medications, I want to examine those as well. From there, you tell me what you want to accomplish. I'll start putting together the blueprint to get you there. It's going to be one part exercise where myself and my team of trainers develop the program and work with you in a one-on-one fashion to get in better shape. Nutritionally, either Chef Binks can work with you or we're also going to give you all the tools that you need to eat the right foods. Lastly, we're going to hold you accountable to it to make sure that you're moving in the right direction. Call me or go to AlessiFit.com today to get in better shape.